Good morning. I'm pulled off Highway 34, just past the cherry store, deep in the Big Thompson Canyon. And today, I'm gonna go for Alexander Mountain. I've done it once before and I swore I'd never do it again because it was a pain in the butt. However, today I'm gonna look for an easier route. That is the name of the game. Official start time, 10:50, and I'm walking it down towards the cherry store. And then right here before the final turn, before the cherry store, there's this 30-mile-per-hour sign, and I think this is where I'm gonna try it. Those first couple moves right there to get up that initial cliff face were a little involved. Okay, and now I'm quickly starting to remember why I said I'd never try this again. This is rough. And if you guys are wondering why I got such a late start, it's because I just got done hiking Palisade Mountain. All right, and this is looking good right through here. I'm getting into some burned area from the Alexander Mountain Fire in 2024, which wasn't that long ago. I feel like they just reopened this area. I have no idea if this route is gonna work, but I think it should. I don't know, we're just gonna keep going until I can't go any further or until I hit the summit. And this is getting better. The rest of this is doable. And I can just take that all the way to the top. Not only is this real, steep back here, but it's slick and unstable. Yeah, you'll see some big rock that you think is buried in the ground. Then you touch it and the whole thing comes loose. I just found this horseshoe. I'm gonna take that as a good luck sign, and then I'm gonna get all the way to the top. I think I may be good now. I may have done the hardest part, and that's gonna be that southern face. Beautiful day today. I got done doing Palisade, and I wasn't quite hiked out. So I decided to drive down here and add this mountain on. And this one's like twice as hard. I can tell you one thing for sure, and that this is way easier than the other way I did it. But man, this thing is a grind, just straight up the whole time. And this might be the steepest part. It ramps up here for the next couple hundred feet, and then it should get better. Yeah, I'm definitely up on the ridge because this is looking to the east, and down in there is where I had come up last time, and that is nasty. That is nasty. However, I may have chose the wrong side of this rocky ridge. I might have to backtrack and go around the west side over here to my left. All right, and I'm gonna backtrack it and take it around the other side of the rocks. And this already looks way better. Yeah, this side is much better. It's all cleared out. Fire burned everything up. Yeah, this thing is a calf blower outer. And that's looking over to Palisade Mountain. And that's where I just was. I'm close to hitting 6,500, which means I've come up roughly 1,000. And I've got probably 500 to 600 more up to the top. I've come this far. I can't give up now. We're still looking good. And I'm getting up there. Check out the views to the east. And that's looking down onto the Big Thompson Canyon. And this weather today is amazing. Nice temperature, blue sky, with just a nice little breeze coming through. And this is turning out to be exactly what I hoped it would be. Pretty much clear, but just a real steep hike, but nothing that's too technical. And that's what it's been, just a straight up grind. I'm so glad that I'm not down in there. That sucks down in there. Freaking super rough and rugged. I just hit 6,800, and it looks like these last 200 vertical feet are going to be the worst. Well, I don't know if it's any worse than what I've done, but it sure as heck isn't any better. All right, let's keep going. And up here somewhere is where that guy started the fire. I'm so close to the top I can taste it. Unfortunately, it doesn't taste like cheesy smells because I already ate those on Palisade Mountain. And this is going to be the home stretch right here. Take it right up this ridge, and then the summit is just off to the left. I'm up here on the summit ridge, taking it over to the highest point. Yeah, and this is charred up here. This is all burned up. I'm not quite out there yet. It's way out here on the end. All right, it's just now 12:25, so that took me 1 hour and 35 minutes to get up here to the summit of Alexander Mountain. This is it, and I'm gonna sit down for a few minutes. My goodness. It feels so good to be sitting down. And this is located in the Roosevelt National Forest, which means we're in the drone zone, baby. Let's fly.
Hot flames burn, they rise so high, painting red colors upon the sky. Trees once tall, now ashes fly. In the shadows, the animals cry. They try to hide, nowhere to run. The fire destroys, smoke blocks the sun. The mighty forest, once so grand, now just ashes in the sand. Oh, the tears we cry tonight, praying under the amber light. Everything we've loved and grown, now just memories and blackened stone. The fire takes all, the fire takes all. Homes once golden, now turn to gray. Lives destroyed, total disarray. Hoping there will be a better day, as memories and dreams fade away. Embers fly in the wind, they soar. Nature weeps forevermore. Fire's wrath we can't ignore. Everything gone down to the forest floor. It will take time, but the trees will thrive once more. Oh, the tears we cry tonight, praying under the amber light. Everything we've loved and grown, now just memories and blackened stone. The fire takes all, the fire takes all.
All right, guys, it's just now 1 o'clock, which means I've been sitting up here on the summit of Alexander Mountain for a little over 30 minutes or so. But the wind is starting to pick up a tiny bit, so it's time to go. It's time to head on back. All right, let's do it. Let's take it on back. And here within the last 10 minutes or so, I swear to God, the temperature dropped like 10 degrees and the wind picked up. This seems like the most burned up spot on the summit ridge. So maybe this is where he started it. I'm not sure. And that's looking over to Blue Mountain. You can always tell because it's got that double humper at the top. Yeah, there's a big cairn right here at the end. And this is probably where people think that the summit is. But this really isn't the highest point. But you're probably going to get the best views from right here. And if I'm not mistaken, this is where I came up last time I hiked this mountain. And I will reiterate that going up or down that way is nasty. The way that I did this today was probably twice as easy as that other route. Yeah, this was not bad at all. I don't want to jinx this, but so far coming down is a piece of cake. Yeah, it's pretty savage up here. But honestly, going up the way that I went today, it really wasn't that hard at all. I mean, for bushwhacking, it doesn't get much better than this. All this terrain is open and the route finding is pretty easy. Yeah, not too bad at all. I'm pleasantly surprised. And right down there is where the top of the gully is. And I'll take that down and I should drop in on the street. I have entered the gully, dropping it down. And I would have to say that this last 500 feet is probably the hardest little section of the entire hike, because it was real steep through here and real loose. Once I got out of this part, it actually got a lot better. Yeah, this is steep through here. It's basically one controlled slide the whole way down. And the poles are helping out tremendously. Tremendously. No joke, if you can get up through this part, the rest of it's easy. This is by far the most difficult section. And I can see the street right down there in front of me. But this last part is gonna go out with a bang. Man, that looks nasty right there. And this is the only hike that I can think of where the crux move is the first and last move of the hike. It's just now 2:05, so that took me an hour and 5 minutes to come down from the summit. Not bad. 135 up, 105 down. Woo! 2 hikes in 1 day. But I hope you enjoyed them, and until the next one, y'all, peace.